I'm going to be ranking all of the Brandon Sanderson secret projects. These are the books that he wrote completely in secret without telling anyone. There have been 5 so far, and I better talk about them before he pumps out 10 more. In last place, shocking absolutely everyone, it's Frugal Wizard's Guide to Surviving Medieval England. This book had a really cool premise. Unfortunately, I just don't think it really capitalized on it. The story was a bit dull, characters weren't super interesting, humor that it was going for didn't really hit. I'm a big fan of Sanderson's books, but this one was definitely one of his weaker ones, in my opinion. Next up is the newest one, Isles of the Ember Dark, though it's worth mentioning there is quite a large gap in quality here, as this was a really solid adventure story. It didn't really go above and beyond to be one of my favorite Sanderson books, rank among those, but I had a really solid time with it, very inventive, and of course it has a ton of great stuff for fans of the Cosmere. If you want to hear more, I did make a full video on it recently. Middle of the pack here, we got Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. This was a very fun one, really reminiscent of certain like shonen rom-com manga and anime, which is not something I ever expected from Sanderson, but I think he pulled it off pretty well. Definitely one of the better romances he has written, and the way everything unfolds in the story here and the overarching mystery of it all was really solid stuff for sure. Second place, we have the Sunlit Man. This one's a little weird because while I think it's technically a standalone book, it's basically a Stormlight like side story. Would definitely not recommend anyone read this if they are not like at least 4 books into Stormlight here. Yeah, this was a really awesome sci-fi adventure, and it was kind of our first look into the far future of the Cosmere, catching a glimpse of where things are going. This one takes place on a super treacherous world. It is very entertaining, and I really enjoyed the character work of our main character here, Nomad. Coming in first place, and it's not particularly close, Alloy Allah, baby! Now, Tress of the Emerald Sea, everything about this one is just so incredible and delightful. One of the coolest worlds Sanderson has ever written. The story is a lot more lighthearted than he usually writes, but it's just so effortlessly charming. Awesome action, great story, great characters. Not only a great starting point for the Cosmere, but one of its best books for sure. And I really hope we get to see that animated movie one day. So that's what I thought of all the secret projects so far. Let me know what you guys think.